Hello, my name is Arda Yanık. If you didn't meet yet, I'm the co-founder of Projepark. We established our company in the year 2002. Yes, you don't hear wrong. Just after the 2001 dot-com crash, we dived into this crazy digital world. During years, we designed lots of games, applications, websites, and so on. Now, we want to choose some of our projects and use them as real-life cases for you. Okay, this introduction is enough. I still remember our promise to you. We should identify your problems and offer solutions. To identify one of your problems, let's make time travel and turn back to year 2009. 1 year after the global mortgage crisis, we lost our best clients from US and started to lose some of our clients here in Istanbul. But we were dealing with same expenses like employee salaries, paying rent, hosting fees, and all the others. Now I think you understand my point. Our biggest problem at that time was a financial crisis. Meanwhile, we were working on a web-based virtual exhibition project, and this project was our last chance. During the seed funding process, we were using our last cash flow to finance and finish the prototype. But then we would need an investor to finish our project and to not go to bankruptcy. During your business life, I hope you never deal with this type of problems, but unfortunately and most probably you will face with same problems. In the first 8 years of my business life, I involved in too many projects and sold lots of ideas to the clients. Honestly, I was never be part of an investor meeting. I didn't know anything about the investment process and investment terms. I was running a digital agency and at the end of the year 2009, desperately looking for some information to improve my investor negotiation skills. Here is the fun part of my story. I learned all the process from a business reality show which is called Dragon's Den. It's funny, right? I was watching all the episodes of this show and I realized that there's a formula behind the scene. Yes, it was a reality show, but the companies who were seeking for investment and the angel investors who were dealing with these companies were real. With the help of this information and of course with hours of research, I defined the elements of an investor meeting. Let's look at the elements of an investor meeting now. The first element of an investor meeting. The first question in their mind is who you are. Every investor pitch starts with a brief introduction of the entrepreneurs. They want from you to explain yourself with a couple of sentences. It should be quick, simple, and you should concentrate on your personal strengths. Here is a quick note. This part may be the most important phase of an investor meeting. Honestly, they are not investing to your product, they made the investment to your personal features and your character. Don't forget, an investor meeting is also a sales meeting. You are trying to sell your product, company, and yourself. One other hint, all the buying decisions are emotional decisions. We are not buying anything by the help of our brain. That's why give enough effort to make them fall in love with you. The second element of an investment meeting. The question is what you want from them. In this phase of the meeting, we are talking about the numbers. Let's simplify this. How much money you want from your investors, and in return of their investment, what is the percentage you are ready to sacrifice from your equity? By this way, you are simply valuing your company in the early stage. Make an example. If you are telling to your investors that you need $50,000 for 20% of your equity, it means that your company valuation is $250,000. Here is the hint. Never tell them your limit numbers. If you are ready to give them 20% share from your company, first start with 10% and give yourself that margin for negotiation. The investors all the time will negotiate with you. The third element. They want to learn about your product. What is the problem you are solving? Why consumer will be ready to buy your product? What is your competitive advantage? What is the market size? Who are your target audience? and the other business related questions will come in this phase. You should be ready to answer all these questions. Here is the hint. If you have a working prototype with you, and if you can demonstrate it during your pitch, it will be much valuable than just presenting your product with some slides. Investors all the time want to see your attribution and previous effort to your product. The fourth element of an investor meeting. They are expecting from you to tell them how you will use their money. You should make all the calculations before your investor meeting and tell them where you will spend their money. You should convince them that their money will be used for moving your product to the next level. What will be the next level? The investment can be used for expanding, reaching new markets, adding extra features to your product, and so on. The fifth element of an investor meeting is return of investment. Your potential investors want to be informed about your revenue model and your potential growth rate, when and how they will get their money back with their profit. You should give them ballpark figures and your numbers must be realistic. Don't forget, they are listening hundreds of projects maybe in a week. And if you present them unrealistic raised numbers and profits, most probably this will be end of your investment meeting. These are the 5 basic elements of an investor meeting. You should allocate some time to prepare yourself to answer each of these questions. We prepared for our first investor meeting in the year 2009 by finding the answers of questions. In the next episode of our investor meeting and funding series, I will explain to you what happened next, what were their extra questions, and how was their behavior to us during the meeting. Soon, we will present a new course where we will explain the tools and techniques which you can use to calculate your numbers and make the predictions about your business. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share with us your comments.